It's a double. Hopefully Chris will remember to cut that. It's another table talk, and if it's another table talk, that means it's another edition of hashtag common problems for common people. And, you know, these are just the kinds of things that you run into sometimes when you're playing. Smaller things, but common things. So
I thought we were calling this one lower class problems for middle class people.
I like that.
I thought
it's catchy.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid it may already be out there. You know, like I don't want to be accused.
Yeah, somebody
of
already
stealing.
has that. Joe Rogan already is using that.
It's
probably
way too good
for something.
Way too good. All right, so let's see what happens in this hand, because I can't tell you until I see the hand. I don't know what this is. All right, we have Jack 10 of clubs in this hand, Grant. And we are +1, playing 25-50 on clubs poker. We are going to raise it. This is not news. This isn't a thing to talk about. We're raising Jack 10 of clubs. Get behind.
Of course.
Yeah. We're going to have a call from middle position. I think, oh no, the button is not going to call. In my mind, the button was going to call. What do I know? That's it. It's just us against middle position, Grant. Huh. I wonder what's going to happen to this hand. I have no memory of it. Oh, look. We flop top 2. It's Jack 10-8 with 2 hearts. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep. The opponent has 40 sweeps coins. There's 3.25 in the pot.
Yep.
We have top 2. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good
spot. I think it's a pretty clear bet. And, you know, if they raise, we effectively just get it in and hope they don't have queen 9.
They have it, they have it. Yep.
Yeah.
If they have pocket 8s, they have it. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're just happy to get it in. We live with it. We go for the standard. Oh, we're going to go half pot. Change my mind at the last second. Go 3/4 because it's a pretty wet connected board. I feel like I'm getting more calls. I think that makes a lot of
sense.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense. This is a board you should be betting 3/4 on, out of position especially.
Yep. Agreed. And our opponent calls the 240. Every 2 weeks, we have a special Poker Guys Mystery Bounty Tournament on Clubs Poker. Come play, try and knock us out. There's money involved. It's great.
There is money involved, and there's more money for you when you use the code POKERGUYS when you sign up, because there is a 100% deposit bonus. Sign up today. Mysteries await.
For now, there's going to be 8 in there. Our opponent has 38 and change left. The turn is... Yes?
Let's range our opponent a little bit here.
Let's do it.
So for those who are watching, you can see the turn already came out as the ace of clubs. So one of the things that the opponent definitely has is king queen.
For sure.
All 16 combos of king queen for sure. There's some stuff like ace 9 that might be in there. I guess 8-8 is possible, but so unlikely at this point. And queen 9 also when they don't raise the flop. So there could be hearts, could be small hearts, could be ace high hearts. Could be really any hearts.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the good spots where they have like a weaker jack than like all of the jacks now. Most of the jacks that they would play, you would think, have reasonable equity against you at this point because they now have picked up a gut shot or an open ender.
Yeah.
So their range is like pretty continue-y on this card. Like they have a lot of continues on this card, and a lot of their hands either have really good equity against us or have us in medium to bad shape, which is interesting because we have such a good flop.
Sometimes bad shape already. Yeah, you didn't even mention like ace 10, ace jack, ace 8, but those are all right there too, right? And he just suddenly is like zooms ahead of us and we're in real trouble. Yeah. It does feel like we do have to continue anyway, though, a lot. And you can see, like, if you watch my cursor, I go over the pot size button, I go over the check, then I go to 50%. Like I'm trying to decide, like, what do I want to do here? This is it's not the greatest card in the world, you know? I end up deciding to bet 75% of pot to charge all the draws. Like you said, he's got a lot of continues here. He can have the ace X of hearts, by the way, and just be forced to continue and we get value out of all these hands. So it just seems like we have to.
Some players will raise the ace X of hearts, even if that might not be the typical championed play by a lot of pros, but it's still something that people do and is not a terrible play. It's just not what you necessarily expect. But, you know, the problem is, like, are you planning to bet fold? You might end up bet folding a decent amount of equity here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look at sizing and all that if he raises, but I'm already sort of I'm not in incredible shape if he decides to put in a lot of money right now. Like he's supposed to be, if he doesn't have a great hand, that ace should hit me and I should really like my hand and I can have pocket aces, I can have ace jack, I can have ace 10, I can have ace king, I can have ace queen, I can have lots of hands I would never consider folding, at least in his mind, in a million years, right? So I think I'm going to tend to believe him if he raises on this card when I bet again. And I bet 75% of pot. I don't think he raises. I'm pretty sure he calls. It has been a minute since I played this particular hand. He does call. Okay, he calls. There's 20 in the pot. He's the effective stack with 32 and a half. Here comes the river, Grant.
I would really love it to be a 10. Wouldn't that be nice?
God, put the 10 of hearts up there one time, baby. No, it's the 3 of clubs. Interestingly enough.
This is definitely an interesting spot.
Yeah.
It's a tricky spot. This is a low-key tricky spot, as the 26-year-olds say. I was going to say the kids, but that's probably around the 26-year-olds now. I mean, is he going to call with ace-4 of hearts if we bet again? My inclination is probably not.
I think if we bet small enough, he would. But if we bet big, he won't.
Yeah, and then the other hands that are there, I mean, king-queen is probably raising the turn. So any straight, any hand that is a straight at this point has likely raised by now. It's not impossible for them to have called, but I think a straight will have raised a fair amount of the time at this point. My biggest concern is aces up right now, which also might raise. I don't know. I think having not been raised, we're ahead a fair amount of the time.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Does that mean you want to bet?
Yeah, I want to bet, and I want to tailor it to the ace-x of hearts because I feel like that's the only hand that can call us that we have. I mean, maybe ace-8 is there. Ace-8 might feel like it's not good enough to raise, and then we're just valuing ourselves, but we get to set the price then. So I want to bet like 7 into 20.
I don't even know if we're really valuing ourselves because we're probably going to check call anyway, and ace-8 will bet. We're probably going to set a better price than we'd have to check call anyway against ace-8. Like, it's probably better to bet against ace-8.
Yeah, I want to bet 7.
All right, let's see what I do.
20.
I think I do bet. I'm almost sure I bet. And I think I do go small because I'm targeting just this very particular weaker part of his range. Let's see. Oh, no, I bet half pot. I bet 10. That's a little,
Seems like
honestly,
too much.
That's a little too much. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't love that I bet 10. I thought it was going to be less than 7, honestly. All right, well, that's what I did. And I have some bad news for people who are rooting for me in this hand.
Who's rooting for you?
I don't know. There may be some random person who doesn't follow the channel much. We get raised to 24.
I mean, it's just a fold.
Yeah.
It just sucks, and it's a fold.
I know. It's like, now it feels like king queen's right back there, right? Like,
yeah.
You just slow play king queen to make sure we got another bet out of us. Good job. You did. Had he raised the turn, I probably was going to fold right then. So he really got he made the extra $10.
I mean, the thing is, you are, if this is a thinking player, I don't know, usually they're not, but you are also uncapped. You could absolutely have king queen. So raising is very strong.
I have all the strong hands here. I have jack, 10, ace, king, queen for sure. 8. I have all of it, right? So even though jack 10 looks really good, it is far down in the hands that I'm going to bet.
Yeah.
Here. So
you gotta let that puppy go.
Yeah. So I do. I fold, and we never get to see what he had, but it's hard to imagine it was a bluff. So
it is very hard.
I hope it was.
I think you saved 14 sweeps coins there, buddy. Congratulations.
That'd be great if I did.
Sick and tired of being tired of being sick. In my head 24/7, how I'm supposed to pay the rent. Missing practice, I don't play. Friday nights we on the bench, trying to come up with a play. If it don't work,